Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is day 21 of Vlogmas and I have a bit of a wintry Primark haul. I say wintry, Christmassy. There's a few bits in here that you wear or use at this time of year when it's cold or you're feeling festive. So I'm going to get right into it and show you what I've got. So the first thing is this gorgeous knit jumper and I absolutely love it. It's like kind of like a waffle knit, I would say, and it's got, I would say it's a really dark navy and pink stripe on a light sort of cream wool, and it is so cozy, but it's not super thick, so it's great for layering and I absolutely love it. And the best part about it is that it was only £10. Now next up is another jumper, surprise surprise, and this is a cropped, really pale sort of icy baby blue jumper, and it was quite weird in terms of sizing because it kind of came in like small, medium and large. So I got a large because I like to wear my jumpers quite loose on me anyway, and a large is a 14 to 16, and while I would say I'm probably more of a 12 to 14 now, that size didn't quite exist, so I've gone with this one. Yeah, I really like it, and I think with some like blue denim jeans and some tan boots it would look really nice at this time of year, like a good one for say like a Boxing Day walk with a nice coat over the top and a bobble hat. Now the next jumper again has that small, medium, large sizing, so I got a large again, although I have to say it's a bit of a beast. And if you've watched me for any length of time, you'll know that my favourite colour is yellow, and I really love like yellow, grey and white together at the moment. It just makes me so happy. And when I saw Rebecca, who you'll know as Mrs. Meldrum, I'll link her down below, well, she was wearing this, I think it was in an Instagram photo, and I fell in love because look at this. It's a gorgeous, really soft knit, and it's obviously got grey at the top, which is, I would say, is kind of like a marl grey in all honesty, and then it has little sort of dipped yellow sleeves, and then again at the very bottom, and it's absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to wear this. I only got these yesterday, but I've kept them in the bag and I've been so frustrated because I just really wanted to wear them. And this jumper, by the way, was £12. Then next up is a skirt, and I bought a couple of skirts, I think, if I remember correctly, and now I've lost weight. I'm in this sort of phase where I'm like, oh, maybe I will try new styles and new looks that I've never worn before, because normally I'm the sort of person that will cover her legs up because I have the most massive arse and massive thighs going, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it, and I just love like the print on this. It reminds me a little bit of like Cher from Clueless, like that kind of vibe, and I actually think this paired with like, you know, the blue jumper would look quite cute together and quite preppy, but I'm really pleased with it. And it was only how much was this? And it was only £4, and it's quite stretchy. The only issue is that the only size that they had available that would like be close to fitting me was a 16, and then other than that it was like 8s and 10s and then like 18s and 20s, so I would have rather have got a 14 in all honesty, but I'm hoping that it's going to fit me all right. For £4 that you can't really go wrong. Then next up is another skirt, and I just loved the colour of this. It was like a kind of, I don't know what colour this is. It's quite unusual. It's almost like a pastel maroon shade, and it's coming up exactly as it looks on camera, which is good. And this is just a jersey skirt, which was £2.50, and I thought with like either this jumper or like just a nice white jumper, or even like a black turtleneck and tights and like some tan or black boots, it would look really cute. So I got that, and I managed to get this in a size 14. I did want to get a black, but they were completely sold out unless you were like an 8 or a 20, so I couldn't get a black unfortunately. And then I obviously went a little bit excited for skirts, didn't I? But I have this one, which is very sort of, I don't know, it's quite festive with the tartan, isn't it? And it's quite high school, but I love it. And this is another tartan skirt, and this one is a little bit more structured because it has a zip, and this was £8, and I got this in a 14 again. And I'm just hoping that this one, given that it's a bit more structured, actually does fit me, because I find Primark sizes can be quite hit and miss. And next up, I always grab these when I go to Primark, and it's these, like, they call them Cami Dresses, but they're like really long vest tops, and I've got a white one which was £3, and I got this in a size 12, and I love these for layering, especially at this time of year, and they're really great if you're breastfeeding as well, because they're really easy to like pull down, and then you can keep a jumper up top and kind of conceal everything. So I really love these, and I always end up picking one up when I go because I feel like I can never have enough of them. Then next up, I must have been channeling my inner Spice Girl, because I picked this up and it obviously was speaking to me, but it says Girl Power and it says 1996 on it, and I got a size 16 because I like to wear my t-shirts quite loose and baggy. I just thought for like mooching around the house in a pair of leggings and like slippers, can't go wrong, and it made me happy, so that came home with me, and that was £2.50. And another thing that I always get when I go is a pair of Primark leggings, and I pick these up all the time. They were £2.50, and I would wear leggings all day long if I could, but unfortunately like the underwear situation isn't so great, so I picked those up for mooching around in the house. And then next up I've got underwear really, and I am not too fussed in showing you, I don't really mind, but I love these certain thongs. Now I'm a thong wearer, I know lots of people aren't, but I have such a massive bum that if I wear any sort of like Brazilian style or like French knickers, they just ride up my hips and like want to sit on my waist where I'm at my smallest, and my bum just tries to eat them basically. So I always wear thongs because I might as well cut the middleman out and just give them a thong instead. So I got these, and I think I got 3 different sets of them if I can find them. Yeah, I did. So I got these, and they were £3 for 3, and I got size large because they are for 14 to 16, and I always like my underwear to be slightly like loose so it doesn't dig in. I always sort of size up with underwear, and I always have done. So with these I've got a nude shade, a white shade, and then kind of like a dusky pinky mauvey shade. Then in the same style again, I have got this kind of raspberry shade, a pale pink, and a blue. I really like the colour blue, by the way. This is a nice blue. Then the sassiest set is probably these ones, and it's like a hot pink, a dark purple navy, and then another baby pink, and I just love them. I feel like they fit really well on me because they're lace and they're very, very thin. You don't get a massive VPL, which is really handy at this time of year, you know, if you're wearing like tight dresses and stuff. So I stocked up on those, and I was really chuffed actually, because it's like £9 for 9 thongs, can't go wrong. And after asking for advice on tights, loads of people on Instagram recommended the Primark 100 denier ones, and these are weather sensor finish opaque tights, and they keep you warm when it's cool and cool when it's warm. It was £5 for 3 pairs, and I have to say they do feel really like nice and thick, and I like the fact that they're opaque. I just prefer that look on me. So I'm hoping that these don't slide down my bum every 5 minutes, we shall see. And then I also, because I'm basic bitch like that, got myself a pair of 5 cotton rich socks just for boots and stuff, because these were only £1.70, and I always need socks, always need them. They just go missing in my house like they do everywhere. And then speaking of socks, I got myself some fluffy pink cozy socks, and they're £1.70 for 2 pairs, and there's just one pink pair with like white toes, and then the other one is white with like pink stars on. Don't know if you can see, but I just thought at this time of year I like to have warm feet, I should get some. And then I also got myself a pair of gloves. I have some mittens, but these are those ones that you can use with like touchscreen phones. You see on the little fingertips here, they've got like, well, I don't even know what that is, magic fingers. And these were £1, and they're like a baby pink shade, and I just thought I'm gonna grab them because my hands get cold on the school run, and sometimes I like to look at my phone when I'm waiting around. I've said it. And then finally for me, I got a pair of black boots, and these were, how much? £10, and I got them in a size 7, and they're just your standard Chelsea boot really. I have some tan boots at the moment, but I don't have any black ones, so I thought I would pick these up, and yeah, I'm quite happy with them. They just pull on, they've got elasticated like sides here to help you pull them on, and I'm quite looking forward to wearing those with like skirts and tights and jeans and everything really. Now I've got one more clothing item to show you, and it's for my little boy Bill, who is 4, and I got him a pair of these gorgeous little Christmas bears. wear pyjamas, and they're the old style with like, you know, like a little flannel shirt and trousers, and I got them age 5 to 6 because I find that Primark pyjamas come up quite small, and quite a lot of Primark clothing comes up quite small, so these should fit him because he's quite tall, and they were £4. And then just some home things, because you can never have enough home things, can you? But I got some festive tea towels. So one has Father Christmas on, and the other one has like a Christmassy scene, and I felt like I really needed them, and they were £3 and they just spoke to me, so they ended up in my basket, and I'm not sorry. And then finally I got these two diffusers, and I've got number 4 sea salt and lavender, and number 17 Madagascar and vanilla, and these are actually for our toilet, or like our bathroom, because I like to keep them smelling fresh, and they were only £1 each if I remember correctly. Yeah, £1 each, and I thought I'd give them a go, and if they're pants then £2, it's not so bad. And yeah, that is everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 22, I think. Can't believe I've nearly done it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.